Central Hill is a social housing estate in the London Borough of Lambeth. It was designed by Rosemary Stjernstedt, Roger Westman, and the Lambeth Council Planning Department during the directorship of Ted Hollamby, famously known to put people at the heart of his designs. It comprises more than 450 homes built in 1966-74 near the site of the former Crystal Palace. Finished in 1975, the estate is a low-rise high-density scheme on a complex site on one of the highest point in London, complete with its own nuclear bunker. Was intended to preserve the skyline of the fresh air borough, providing fine views of central London as well as outdoor spaces for its residents. Follows the contours of the landscape, keeping existing trees intact, forming green corridors for birds and other wildlife throughout the site. The estate provides the residents with gardens, large green spaces, play areas and grass squares. The pedestrian walkways keep the cars to the periphery and connect homes with playgrounds and green spaces. After years of neglect by Lambeth Council, they are now planning to demolish the estate instead of simply repairing it for a number of reasons. If this goes ahead, existing tenants will lose their homes and old tenants' memories will be lost. There are many things that we do not know about Central Hill and what can be revealed through the observation of what is existing and what used to be there. It's important to realize what has been lost from the site and what we can still reveal. By breaking the site up into elements, we can reveal the hidden aspects of Central Hill, of what was existing and what still remains. These voids in the site are exposed. These voids can consist within existing buildings, green corridors that used to be, circulation spaces of the site, the surrounding of the trees, and the structure that is not revealed. The estate of Central Hill is made up of a combination of layers. These layers include topography, arboricultural, structural, massing, and circulation. By exposing the layers of the site, we reveal a deeper meaning to what is forgotten about the estate. By revealing these layers, we begin to analyze the important passageways and intermediate community areas of the fusion of indoor and outdoor spaces. It was crucial to emphasize the spaces in the study that no longer serve their intended function. To comprehend the structural layout of the building, the vertical architectural planes are outlined in this illustration. Additionally, they display how the site's public and private areas are separated. The concept took into account the topography of the site, from which the development's function and appearance were derived. For a better understanding of the building's structural operation, these sketches demonstrate the basic building layout. These visuals show how the brutalist style looked, with its concentration on building materials, textures, and forms with a lot of expressiveness. Having a better understanding of the architect's plans for the estate helps to expand on this idea. The layers of the site are revealed, though exposing what we cannot physically see but only analyze through a series of drawings. Another prominent layer are the spaces that are no longer under the possession of Central Hill. The local authority and private sectors have taken these communal spaces away from the community. This has left over 120 homes abandoned, including a nursing home to be redeveloped, and the local clinic to be converted into housing. Site access has been restricted and the community is separated. This drawing shows how the circulation spaces are linked to the voids in different sectors. A pattern begins to emerge, and we can interpret these voids will increase and eventually fill the site. We can express these spaces that have been lost: void, space, narrative, sequence, borders, represent, place. There are elements that are unique, static, timeless, and part of our memory. These are from overlapping possibilities and encounters. You either get trapped at a dead end or find the exit. All of these layers can be interpreted differently, depending on the reader, the experience, the environment, or the intensity. These layers come together and reveal the link between what is no longer existing on the site. Spaces and places draw a line between absent possibles, between image and text, or words and signs. Within the relationship between architecture, it is a threshold between one story and another that separates and unifies, allowing the connection between distant spaces to happen and establish a narration.